Okay guys, we're going to try this one more time. I guess my internet connection wasn't all that great. So I just want to put together a very quick training video to kind of give you the importance of calling leads right away and to give you a little bit more information as to exactly what a backfill lead is. And so I'm going to give you the backdrop of the story that happened today. Today is Tuesday, September 5th. At 10 a.m. this morning, I received 3 fresh leads that had come in. Yesterday was the Labor Day holiday weekend. Received the leads today. I started calling my leads at 1 p.m. today. I scheduled 3 appointments. One of those appointments was a woman who I scheduled with for 5 o'clock today. So meaning I got the lead at 10 a.m., I called her at 1, I scheduled her same day set for today at 5 o'clock. She was a backfill lead. What is that? Well, we all know that a fresh lead is a lead that has just been mailed out to someone who did a refinance, a first-time purchase, or a home equity line of credit. A backfill lead is someone who also did one of those 3 things, but they did it about a year ago, meaning my client today did her refinance back in 2016. Whereas a lot of majority of fresh leads will come in because they just did that in 2017. So why do we mail to those people who did things a year ago? Well, they might have been mailed to a year ago by another company, and for whatever reason, they either didn't fill it out, or maybe they met with somebody and they decided, hey, listen, I don't know what my mortgage payment is yet. I don't know what my bills are. I need to have a budget set together. They got overwhelmed. They didn't make a decision. There's a number of reasons why people maybe didn't do things a year ago when they first bought a home or did a refinance, and now a year later, they're much more comfortable in their budget and what they're doing. So we mail to that population of people, and it's called a backfill. Okay? Again, it gives us a very unfair advantage in what we do here with Freedom Financial Solutions. So she was a backfill lead. I went and met with her. She had several medications, one for diabetes, one for blood pressure, which normally a straight mortgage protection plan would have been good for her. But she had a lung removed 3.5 years ago, and she really couldn't tell me if it was precancerous or wasn't precancerous. So based on a field underwriter's perspective and meeting with over 2,500 clients, I went with my gut instinct and said, you know what? I don't want this to get bounced back from one of the carriers. I know if I go with a mortgage protection payment program, it'll give her peace of mind. Here was her main concern. Her mortgage was $165,000 on a 20-year refinance. She's 73 years old. Again, a couple medications. She smoked for a many number of years in her younger life, and so she's no longer a smoker, but she did have the lung taken out a few years ago. My point is that her main concern was that her husband, who's older than her, if something was to happen to her, she knows that he can't afford that $1,500 a month payment, and he would eventually lose the house. So I gave her peace of mind, and I explained to her a mortgage protection payment program would give her husband Earl a number of months of making his mortgage payment before he decides, do I want to stay in the home? Do I want to sell the home? Do I want to maybe pass it on and maybe make it into an investment property? Who knows? But he doesn't have to worry that the bank is going to come calling or anyone's going to come and foreclose on him. So we did a 15 months. She picked the one in the middle. I can actually show it to you here. I did Transamerica. Sorry to be wobbly here. If you can see that, that's the lead right there. And then on the back, we'll just take a look at this, okay? We did a 15-month mortgage protection payment program. We did the one in the middle. She gave me her first cousin as an emergency response, and it's going to go through preferred with Transamerica. It'll be a whole life product, but he gets 15 months of mortgage payments, a lump sum, to figure out what he wants to do with the home. So again, takeaways are, we not only just do fresh leads and a $6 B lead that comes from a private captive agency that we're the only ones that have the list to, but we also do a backfill mail, which also allows you to meet with the percent of the population that nobody else is mailing out to. So go out there, crush it, have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing everybody at our first boot camp training in Philadelphia this Friday, where we are going to pour into you with all of our knowledge, all the things that, like I just taught you here today on the video, and much, much more insights, ideas, techniques, tools, and language that will allow you to go out there in the field and just be super successful and do really great by your clients. Have a great week.